Welcome to the school of sexuality. Let's talk about our values, gender equality. Everyone has a body, but no two are the same. Respect, consent, my body is my body. Respect, consent, your body is your body. This is the school of sexuality.
Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Gender. It's talked about all the time. From the moment a person is pregnant, the first question they receive is, are you having a girl or are you having a boy? The response is normally tied to an ultrasound result given by a doctor. Ultrasound uses high-frequency sound waves to produce an image on a screen of the baby inside a uterus. The scans are typically done twice during pregnancy, but the one done between 18 and 22 weeks is when the ultrasound technician might identify what is referred to as the baby's gender. But this is sex assigned at birth. If the technician sees a penis, then the baby's assigned male. If the technician sees a vulva or the lack of penis, then the baby's assigned female. Sex assigned at birth doesn't have anything to do with a person's gender identity. Gender identity is a person's sense of self. A person's gender identity has nothing to do with how they feel about other people, which is sexual orientation. Rather, just how they feel about themselves. Some people's gender identity doesn't always match their biological body that they were born with.
Gender identity is an eternal sense. It's your inner presence of who you are inside, not your body outside. That sex is assigned at birth by a doctor doing his work. And it's simple to remember. A way to express one's gender is through a person's pronouns, through words we use all around. Another thing to remember, you can't guess a person's gender, not by looking at them. No, my friends, 'cause gender identity is from within.
Sex assigned at birth could be male, female, or intersex. A person's gender identity lives on a spectrum. This could be anywhere from male, female, both, neither, or somewhere in between. Let's go through some of the gender categories. If a person identifies as the same gender they were assigned at birth, we call this cisgendered. Transgender is a person that doesn't identify with their sex assigned at birth. Gender non-binary is a person who doesn't define themselves in either male or female category. Gender queer and gender fluid is a person who doesn't identify with any specific gender, while gender fluid typically refers to someone who prefers to express both masculine qualities or feminine qualities in an interchangeable way. Gender nonconformity refers to when someone does not conform to their cultural gender norms. And agender is when a person does not identify with any gender.
In breaking news! After discovering the many possibilities with biological sex, social scientists have officially announced that gender and biological sex are in no way linked. Neither is gender and sexuality, for that matter. Their statement reads, Gender is a part of a person's personal identity and not a part of their biology. Scientists have identified 12 separate gender categories and counting. Let's go to Bridget for more.
Thanks, Alex. I'm here with Madeline talking about identity and gender. Madeline, can you tell me in 3 sentences, who are you?
Yeah, so my name's Madeline. I use any pronouns. I'm a graduate student at Rutgers School of Public Health and School of Social Work. I study LGBTQ health, and I really enjoy kayaking.
Amazing, amazing. Now, can you tell me what are some of the major parts of your identity?
Yeah, so I'm 26 years old. I'm an able-bodied woman. I'm transgender and queer, and I use any pronouns.
Have any of these individual identities made any life situations difficult for you?
Yeah, so because of other people's transphobia, I've had to encounter, workplace discrimination, healthcare discrimination. I've been, barred from using restrooms and denied medical care. And so a lot of the ways that people perceive my identity really impacts the way I move through the world.
Definitely. Do you think that any of your individual identities have possibly made any situations easier in life for you?
Yeah, so I definitely think that my whiteness, my able-bodiedness, and my class privilege have definitely provided me with safety and financial nets that really have caught me. When my bosses were being transphobic, I was able to switch jobs. When my healthcare provider refused to provide me with hormone therapy, I was able to go find a different provider, and that's how some of my privileges benefit me.
Definitely. I really appreciate you bringing that up because sometimes it's difficult to see those privileges when you're still facing difficulty. Now, do you think that any of these single identities define you?
Yeah, so it's the ways that my different identities intersect that really make me who I am. So it's not possible to separate my transness from the fact that I'm a woman, or my whiteness from the fact that I'm from the upper class, right? So all these identities make me who I am, and it's not possible to separate them out one by one.
Single one, definitely. Do you think, how do you feel people perceive any one of your identities?
Yeah, so a few people, perceive me in ways that are harmful. They're afraid. Some people react with disgust. However, most people treat me with respect and kindness.
Great. Madeline, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to speak with us. Do you have any last words for us?
Yeah, I think I just want to share that who you are is nothing to be ashamed of. And I hope you'll have a lovely day.
Perfect. Have a great day. Thank you.
Gender roles are the expectations and assumptions on how a person should act or look based on their gender. Often this is associated with sex assigned at birth. It's the social pressure that comes along with needing to fit perfectly into our assigned little boxes. Most people live on what's called a scale, existing somewhere between masculine and feminine, while some people don't identify with either. This is why it's important that we work together to remove those stereotypes and the pressures that we put on people to conform to gender stereotypes. These are things like girls are emotional, or they should be the people who create a home, or that boys are tough and should be the people who earn money. It's stereotypes like these that end up hurting people in the long run. Until next time, class.
Taking School of Sexuality's classes could have some side effects. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, new ideas, confusion, happiness, communication skills, urges to be yourself, self-love, better friendships, new values, excitement, confidence, compassion, discernment, sympathy, tolerance, thoughtfulness, respect, and big questions. For any questions you may have, contact us immediately.